All right, ladies and gentlemen, now you can hear me. How's everyone doing out there? It's Monday, and I am very tired. Hey, Deer's coming in with the tier 1 sub. Man, thanks. Appreciate it. Let me just get everything else in order. Um, I am very tired, but I will explain myself. Um, I have personally been trying to get through Dragon Age Veilguard for quite a while now, and this weekend I finally managed to do it, but it I didn't end up falling asleep until like 4 or something like that. What was technically Sunday, but it was between Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, and congratulations to you, dears. Holy shit, that's amazing. I'm so happy you got an internship. That's big time. That's big, big. I remember it took a while for me to get intern type thing myself. So it's nice. It's dope. Happy for you, man. Um, but yeah, so I am still tired from that. I mean, I didn't get the most sleep I could have last night, but I think it's just stacking at this point. But in my opinion, well worth it. Dragon Age Veilguard took so much effort to complete. It was stupid how much effort it honestly took to get through that game. But it was spectacular in ways I didn't anticipate. Like I had been enjoying a lot of aspects of that game for a while now, so it wasn't like a huge crazy thing that I was gonna love it at the end. It was just more like I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. Um, the fun thing is, saying all this, I still will not return to that game. I think in quite a while, but it's not because I didn't like it. It's because I kind of feel like I saw what I wanted to see in that game. So with that, I'm kind of like, I'm good. I don't feel like I have a need for going back in the game. The It was one of those games where you have to put a ton of time into side stuff. You can't just like sprint to the end, finish line. Well, you can, but you're gonna get the worst possible ending if you do that. And they're even like, yeah, don't do that. That's bad. Spend some time with your companions, and then also helping out various factions in the game. Um, there isn't like a good and a bad faction. It's more that it's like there's several of them, and you gotta try to like max out as many as you can. I maxed out, I think, 6 or 7. Uh, and then there was one I didn't max out. So the max is like 3 stars, and that's getting the absolute most like affinity with them as you can get. Um, 2 stars is like you've put in like a lot of efforts, um, and there's just these few points here that you're missing to actually like go across the finish line. But to get there with this particular one that had 2 stars, like there was a reason it was 2 stars. There's an event early on in the game, at least I felt like it was fairly early on, um, where you make a decision that's going to harm one of 2 cities, and the faction that I had 2 stars with was one that was placed in the city that was damaged during that story event. So with that, it was kind of like I got some minus points for letting that happen. Um, Otherwise, like without those minus points, I would have gotten it. I mean, this makes products for Microsoft services. Like I don't. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. But so yeah. So beyond that, like everything maxed out. All my followers, I had maxed out as well in terms of affinity. Affinity is that the right word? A natural liking of understanding some. Yeah, I guess it kind of works. What's the actual term? Maxed out follower? The hell? What HP app? It just popped out like, hey, do you want to like get an update? Yeah. Relationship points is the way this is describing it. The thing is, so like I said, so there's points. Yeah, you get you earn for doing stuff. You get points for doing missions in a city where well rather so if you go to a city and do a bunch of quests there, then the faction that's in that city, you get points towards them. So the more you do for them, the more you do for the city, the better you are standing with the faction essentially. The followers are a lot more simple in that regard because they'll just you'll need to go back to like your player hub every now and then and speak with your followers, and that's really it. So you just like go. It's a ping pong. So you're in the player hub. You go out of the player hub into wherever you need to go for a mission, and then you're back in the player hub, and then you go back and forth like that. And every time you're there, you're like, okay, does any one of my companions, any one of them, do they have anything to say to me? They don't. Great. Perfect. Let's move on. That's amazing. So it's like that, like back and forth, constantly, like boop 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 boop. But the thing is, there are, I think there's 4 endings to the game, and then there's you can unlock a sort of end credit scene, if you will, on top of that if you do some extra stuff. But like the bad ending is like if you don't spend time at all with the factions and your companions, and odds are faction leaders will pretty much all die and companions will pretty much all die, with you being either the only one or among the few that comes out alive from that situation. And then there's kind of like a medium one where you put a bit more effort in, and I think most companions and faction leaders will survive, if not all of them. Um, but you just really haven't put as much of an effort in. And then the good ending is if you put both a lot of time into the factions and the companions. Um, and then there's an additional ending where you have to do a bunch of stuff that's going to allow you to do a certain thing in the end, and then you get a different ending. But it requires the same as the good ending, essentially. It's just a different version, from what I can tell. But no, it was really cool. I really liked it, and there was a really dope like twist towards the end of the game that I thought was so cool. There was a character there who was badly hurt in the beginning of the game due to an action that you made, and it just turned out that despite everything you thought, everything you felt, with them being there for the entire time, they weren't there at all. And yeah, maybe it's a bit cliche of just being like, oh, they were dead all along. I liked it. It was cool in this case. I thought it was really really cool to have it be like that, where it was like, because throughout the game, like, so in the beginning of the game, he's kind of like the leader of the group, and then everyone gets their ass handed to them, and you're thinking, oh, we'll just all climb back, walk, like hobbling back to the player hub that we've now got, and then we're all fine after a little bit of laying around, and throughout the game, he'll the guy who was the leader, essentially he gets benched from what it seems like, and he's just out there in the sideline giving advice as you go along, and then it turns out in the end he wasn't even doing that. It was just you. He was never there giving you any advice ever. So I loved that scene. It kind of hurts to know that regardless of what you do, regardless how much work you put in, one of your companions will die. That was like a big kicker to me. It was like, ah, oh, come on. I because I read up on it afterward, and it doesn't seem like there's any way whatsoever that not one of them dies. And so it's the way it works. It's one of two companions that can die, but one of them has to die, and it's a really fucked choice, because like either it's one of the really cool dudes who's on the team who has a griffin that are very rare in that world, and that griffin is so cute, and you just want him to stay alive and just be there, and it just doesn't work out. In my case, he's the one who died, and the alternative is that it's a dwarf on the team that does it. I mean, I'm not trying to like say that as a bad thing. It's a fantasy game, you know. But the thing is, she's the key to unlocking her people's past, essentially. She's gained an ability fairly early on in the game that is the key to essentially unlocking the past of all her people that's been long forgotten. So, do you send in the guy who has a really cute griffin who's been really adorable and helpful at times? Or do you send in the dwarf who has the keys to the past and also is pretty powerful with her abilities? It's like, I like the griffin, but fuck. Send him in. Get him killed. And then, because I did so well with the others, it was like, okay. It was kind of interesting. The ending was very... It's a lot longer than expecting. That's part of the reason why it took so long before I was in bed that day. Because I was like, oh, it's going to be like 2 hours max more, and then that's it. And then it was like way more. But then it was like very like... It had sections where it was cutscenes, but you were sort of in control of the cutscenes. So it's a big fight in the end, but there's some strategy to the way you have to go about it. And this is where it comes in, having like trained your people and worked out their issues. This then meant that at that point, like, they'll be like, we need this for this thing in this fight. Who's the best one of the companions to go and do that? I found out later you can just read up what it is, but I didn't do that, so it was kind of like, yeah, sure, that sounds good enough. Send in that person. The first one I did by mistake, and the rest of them I was like, yeah, sure, that works. And it was so fucked because they showed two out of the three characters that I'd sent out early on. They showed like a cutscene at the end of being like, wow, they're alive, guys, they made it. And then one of them they didn't show at all, and like it looked like just as well as the others, like they were about to die. So because I didn't see the cutscene where they were happily out alive, I was like, fuck, is that it? And then after that fight, there's an area where you're there to mourn the you can go mourn the dead, and I think the idea is that if you screwed up, didn't train in your companions or you just put them in a really bad situation they weren't able to handle, that one of them would then be in that room, if not more of them, and then you can mourn them there. But even though I felt as if I saw that companion that I didn't see the cutscene for, I thought I saw them in there. They weren't there, and I found out not from the cutscene they showed in there, but the next cutscene that was showed in another room where the person who I wasn't seeing was just suddenly there. I was like, oh, thank God, they're alive. Oh my God. uh, and the thing is, with that game, I was so terrified of like just rushing ahead. So if there was a point where it's like, okay, it feels like I have to talk to a bunch of my companions. I know it takes so long, but it's like, I got to do it. I got to make sure everything works out right. And in the end, it was like perfect. Um, there was also, it was pretty cool throughout the game. You're kind of working together with the enemy of the start of the game, because he gets trapped and he ends up trying to help you, but as it's made very clear as you're playing along, like he's just doing it for his own benefit. Like he has an end plan that he's just putting into motion essentially. Um, and then at a certain point in the game, he's going to be out there fighting alongside you, and you're thinking, this is it. He's finally changed. He's no longer the bad guy. Everyone says he is. And then he still double crosses you. Um, I was like, ugh. But then the very final thing you do is you have to figure out what to do with him. And the thing is, the title of the game is Veilguard, and as far as I can tell, it's connected to the fact that like you spend a lot of the time in this other realm called the Veil. Um, so you're protecting that essentially. It is what's holding back a lot of the forces of the actual enemy of the game. It's where they were imprisoned, and it's where the villain from the beginning of the game that later on gets out was prisoned as well, and where you temporarily get imprisoned as well. Um, but the thing you learn is that the veil is powered, rather kept in place by the power of one of the prisoners. So when they die, all that power essentially gets released, meaning that suddenly then you're in a situation where the entire world just has, like, you get to see in the beginning of the game what happens somewhat like in a light scale if this veil is destroyed. So even though you have to kill the god, you then also have to figure out how the hell do you keep this veil intact so it doesn't come to be that the entire veil is destroyed and every bad thing that could happen will happen. Um, and you end up using the enemy. The way I did it, so there's ways of going about it. It's completely up to you. Um, Unsurprisingly, the guy who's been manipulating you and tricks you multiple times throughout the game stabs you in the back. He stabs you in the back once again in the end of the game. Surprise, surprise. He's not better. But what I really liked was the fact that you ended up getting an opportunity to kind of do the same to him. Like throughout the game, he's been like tricking you and manipulating you. And then the end of the game, you finally got the opportunity to do the same to him. I love that. So the big thing was that he had a knife, and was his way of tearing down the veil to do what he felt was needed to be done. But then, um, trying to gather my thoughts. But it goes awry thanks to you and your team essentially, and doesn't really work out the way it's supposed to. In the end, the thing he was trying to do fails, and there's some actual big baddies that comes out from the veil. But the overall thing was just kind of that. I lost my train of thought. It's a lot. The thing I will say, one of my biggest annoyances with the game was funnily enough, that there wasn't any cool armor in that game, or at least armor that I really liked. I went through. I found so much armor, both in. So the way it works in that game was that you have armor, and then you have a helmet, and then you have a shield, and then you have a single-handed weapon and a dual-handed weapon, and then there are rings, and then there are amulets, and there are runes, and then there are like health pouches, bandoliers, something like that. Um, and anything that's supposed to be visible, like your armor and your weapons, those things you can find actual things for that you can use, and then there stuff that's just visually, because like with a lot of games, you have the ability to like change the look of an outfit while still wearing it. So that also means that you can find certain looks for your armor that can only be used to replace something else essentially while maintaining the stats. I forget what the term is right now, but the point is like some armor you can wear and some armor you can only visually wear is my point that I'm trying to make. And with swords, it's a similar thing. Obviously, with like rings, things like that, like you don't see it, so it's all just like stats with that. But regardless, both in terms of the armors that I could actually use and the armors that were actually just a visibility thing, um, I didn't like any of them really. There were a couple like pretty nice ones, and I liked the fact that so I had the deluxe edition of the game. So that meant pretty early on I can give or right away I can give the team like a coherent look across everyone. So we all had like pretty much the same piece of armor on. I liked that personally. I thought it was really cool. Um, but beyond that, there really wasn't a lot like armor wise that I really liked. And the same went for like helmets. There were a couple fun helmets, but not a ton of amazing helmet. I actually ended up constantly like turning off my helmet completely, so that regardless whether I was in a cutscene or not, I wasn't wearing a helmet, because you can set it on so it's either never seen, always seen. So this means when you're rocking out or when you're free roaming, not in the player hub, but outside the player hub, anytime there, or just when you're roaming through, but not in cutscenes, essentially. And I end up just constantly just to completely turning off the helmet because I didn't like the looks of a lot of them that I had. So it's like no. Um, but there were, it was the same thing all around. Really, I think it was just like some of the art style that was used. I thought was a bit clunky, and really wasn't for me. So I ended up using like the same armor that I started with. I had the same, not stat wise, I had another armor, but visually it was the same armor that I started with, that I ended with, and I thought that was kind of fun. It wasn't like planned or anything like that. It was just like the way it went for me. It was like I thought the first armor was honestly the coolest one that was there. It's like, all right, I'll just rock that. Um, I wasn't a huge fan of the options available for like player customization either. Um, there weren't like a lot of really cool face scars, face tattoos. You can do face painting as well. I didn't really like a lot of those either. Um, I think there was just certain art style used for certain elements that really just wasn't for me, and it just didn't really work. So that was kind of sad and annoying. There is a lot of customization you kind of do around the background of the character, and I thought that was kind of cool. So you can kind of choose which faction you are connected to, on top of choosing their class. So whether they're a warrior, a rogue, or a mage, it's up to you which one you want to go with, and then you can also choose like which factions they were attached to. So I went with the wardens. So that meant that I did more against damage against blighted creatures, which were the main enemies that were throughout the game. So it kind of made sense to me to do that. But then you can choose other ones, and then you'll do more damage against certain enemies. I don't think it does less damage against certain enemies as well. It's just more damage against certain enemies. Um, so that I thought was really cool as well. And then you can get special armor depending on which factions you're associated with. So I got a lot of warden stuff essentially. Um, my only issue was I felt like the outfits, like there were some fun ones regarding that, but it was just there were some basic armor pieces among them. It's like, all right, I feel like I was just another warden soldier. It's like I didn't want that. I'm cool, okay? I'm cool. I gotta get a better, unique outfit. I will say it was also kind of fun, because there was a helmet that I found, I want to say around halfway through the game, that by far, stat wise, like in terms of how much like protection it did, it was by far not the best helmet, but it was a unique helmet, and it had the ability to essentially spawn like a skull that would shoot towards an enemy. So once you killed an enemy, the skull would shoot towards the next enemy nearby, and then do a ton of damage. And it's obviously meant that, especially against blighted enemies, this was insanely effective because it did more damage. Even with the skull, it did more damage. So if it was like a weak enemy, it could like chain across them. It was really fun. So it was like go from one to the other to the next. It was so fun. I liked that a lot. Uh, yeah. See here. But overall, yeah, I had an absolute blast with that game. It was such a fun time. I feel like I had some things on for this thing, but maybe not. I don't know. I thought I saw my mic just peaking all the way. Is the mic audio all right for you guys? Because for me, it looks like it's peaking constantly into the red. Um, but yeah, so I had a ton of fun with that game, finishing that up. There was a lot of really fun moments, really cool moments. It's made by BioWare, so now the next thing I'm trying to figure out is Mass Effect, because I've never played through that game whatsoever, any of one of them actually, and think I fully figured out the dialogue system, which was one of my biggest issues, and I think understanding that has gone a long way for me to kind of like get my headspace into that game. And I'm playing the Legendary Edition, which means there's 3 games essentially that I'm playing through. But understanding that dialogue circle, whatever you want to call it, was a big thing for me to kind of like figure out. I looked up like a guide. I ended up finding one in IGN that kind of explained a lot of the basics for that game, so that was really useful, honestly. So I'm gonna be playing through that myself for the next bit of time, and hopefully I can get through that. But yeah, no, I just kind of wanted to share my experience playing through Veilguard because I thought it was such an amazing experience. I don't think necessarily it's a game for everyone, but there was so much action constantly. Like the story aspect of the game. It felt like it was made for me. Truly, it really felt like it was made for me. Alright. Well, I think we should kind of get into the game. Let's see here. Oh, we did get a like on the tweet. Who liked it? Oh. Alright. Let me go ahead and put us into the gaming zone. Unsurprisingly, I already booted up the game. Now, we're playing the remastered version of it. And already this was confusing me because for a second I'd forgotten the fact that, like, there was a shit ton of DLCs that I never play. So we won't play any of this side stuff here, but we're definitely playing some of the basic, more fun stuff. I'm hella excited. The game just expanded into a second monitor for me. That wasn't right. Hold on. Let me restart the game fully. I will say, I launched the game as I was, like, setting up Windows to, like, do a plain crop display. So I'm not surprised that something managed to go wrong. I was actually surprised that something seemingly didn't go wrong in the start of the game, so. Goatville. Come on. Can we figure it out? If it does it again, I will be amazed. Nope, it didn't. Alright, cool. I maxed out every little bit of graphics, so let's see if that's fine. I should also, actually, real quick, set this to perform. I don't think it needs to. Hey! Whee! And then, okay. I don't actually remember you being in here. I remember these trophies. Go trophies. One found. And then you go through here. And then this is my goat empire. Oh, sorry. It's first time here. Can I get my trophy? Or my, this is my kingdom. Get my crown. Yay! It's just raining goats now. That's amazing. Wait, was this here always? I don't remember this. Ah! The physics of this game were always a little janky. Oh! Oh my god, Wait, I think it's combining... Yeah. It's combining them. So it's spawning peasants, and it's allowing me to shoot on R now. Come on. Boom! There it is. That's a classic. Hell yeah. I'm trying to remember everything that I would do as a kid, and then we're doing that. Let me through. There we go. And then there's a treadmill here. There it is. Treadmilling. There was also a thing that you could do, although this was like absolutely not easy at all. There was like a bunch of trampolines on the map, and then I think it was a total of like 5, and you were supposed to like jump from one to the other. Right now I don't see how that should be possible, because I don't see one like super nearby. There it is. Is that him? Is that him flying? Oh my god! They hit me as I jumped. I didn't ask for that, peasants. Oh my god! Oh! Um. Well, I never had what was technically an internship. I had like similar thing where it's like you're a student there, um, and it was like part of my education kind of thing. I don't know how to describe it. There's a difference, and one of them is that you're making money, and the other one is that you're not. I think. Get that criminal off that stand. I am your leader now. Nice. I honestly have no clue what the technical term of it. I know what it is in Danish. Like I was, well, I think it's just a liu, something Danish. So actually, maybe I don't remember. But it was pretty cool. I was working for a company doing media graphic stuff. So, well, it was supposed to be, I think, technically like more overall thing, like Photoshop, um, things like that. But it ended up just mainly being like I work for, on like their various websites. Um, Goodbye, Coffee Stain Studios. No more goat simulators for you guys. But yeah, mostly just did websites for the company itself that I was working for, but also for their customers, like where they help you into your industry for anyone. It's for anyone with the talents that don't need a degree. It's easier to get in with a degree. And for me, it was just part of the education. Like part of what we had to do was, yeah, it's back. Like you went there. Yeah. I definitely needed the knowledge first. I'm trying to remember how to play this game. Press special to flap. I'm sure, how do I do this? Nope, that's not it. R special. Oh! Shit! I can do this. I was somewhat good at Flappy Bird towards the end of its life, I remember. Ah! Nope. Damn it. I swear I was better at Flappy Bird than I am at this. It's just spawning goats outside the house that are like raining off the roof now. Damn it. Okay, I can do at least 4. At least 4. I promise you I can do 4. That's gonna be my cue to get out of here. Something just exploded outside. Look at the amount of baseballs in here. I feel like I'm gonna crash the game playing this game. No, I can do 4. This game is also way more aggressive than Flappy Bird. I feel like Flappy Bird was way more forgiving than this. But if you don't know what I'm talking about with Flappy Bird, you can get out. That's so rude. I remember Flappy Bird when I was in school. It was all the rage. You either loved it or hated it. How good were you when you got an internship? I was pretty good. I obviously got better as me staying there, but like I was pretty good at the time. Um, I was by far the one with the most web knowledge in that company. To be fair, it was a very small company. Damn it. So I was the web guy at the company. I have a tendency to end up being that somehow. I'm not that now, luckily. I don't want to be again, but I have 2 companies in a row. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna get 3. Fuck it, I'm actually just leaving. Ah! Get out of my way. I want to go in this room. The hell just happened? Oh, trophy. Oh, I can get something out of my internship more to teach me about the science and... yeah. No, I mean, that's what you're going to get as part of an internship. I don't know where I am. I am going through time right now. Get me out of here, please. Oh my god. And then there is, if I remember right, we need to grab someone. We have a sacrifice to make. Come with me, sir. We have a sacrifice to make up here. We gotta go all the way up. The lights are gonna dim. It's gonna be more hellish. They screwed up the lighting completely in this area, I gotta say. Okay, no. They screwed up the lighting. I need 6 victims. Alright. I can get 6 victims. I need my demon powers. You thought simply summoning peasants was my demon power? Pfft. Nah. There's 6 people here. Yeah. Come with me, old lady. You're being sacrificed. And you will enjoy it. Wait, huh? Oh, that's my quest. I thought it was my bah. Let's hope the other guy hasn't escaped. There would be trouble. There we go. You stay there, lady. The lighting used to be way better in this area. Like, it would actually, like, dim every bit of sunlight there was around it. That's kind of sad. I liked that effect that was there. I thought it was pretty cool. I could also 100% be, like, misremembering, and I'm entirely fine with that. If that's the case, then I deeply apologize for making it seem like I knew something that, that wasn't actually true. Is that a trophy? Shit. Sorry, sir. We have a detour to make. We have a trophy to find. All right. Say hello to Billy and Jenny? Steven? Billy, Jenny, Steven. All right. I think I can... oh, I can't. I'm going to forget them in like 5 minutes. Names only really stick for me if I put like a lot of effort and I can like convince my brain that these names need to be remembered. This is a boulder. You'll push it down and then everything will get crushed on the other side, but that's not what we're aiming for today. We are aiming to sacrifice a bunch of peasants. I think you technically have to like put them in a certain way. Oh, it's only 5. All right, well, let me just go grab a final one down here. I just remember there's a sprint button. That might have been useful. There you go. Come with me, lady. We have an adventure to complete. Like I said, I think I might have to put them out here in the end. Oh, no, never mind. They figured it out themselves. Are you guys going to be all right? I know, sorry. It's... I don't know what I did. I did something. Oh my god, I'm so fast. I don't mean to be this fast. Oh, this is the thing back here. Go, Boulder! Go, Boulder of Death. Oh! Thought I'd kill him in there for a second. That's not good. And the people are back. I do apologize for this. This is highly rude of me. I do very much so apologize. Is this a firework? Yeah! Oh, now I'm all the way up here. That's not great. I don't think I can climb this. I know there's a wall climb mechanic, but I never quite figured out the system for it, honestly. Kill that person over there. There it is! And then there's some dry water slides up here. That is our next goal to see. Because it's supposed to go down to a pool. Whee! I flew way over that pool. Way, way over. Oh my god! Well, those explosions are definitely been upgraded a bit since last I saw them. Now, I am one brave goat, as you may know. Rather, you should know that I'm one brave goat. So I'm not gonna just go on the first of the second. No, no, no. We're going all the way up, baby. Boom! Ah! Not what I try to do. All right, let's go up again. See, I'm a real brave goat. I'm not gonna like. Actually, doing that was even braver. I didn't even go in. Oh, that hurt a little bit. So yeah, these are part of the trampolines you have to like kind of jump between. There's one up there, if I remember right, as well. And then there's a guy who's going to be flying by, which we need to catch a ride there. Whee! Your field, is there degrees that are almost the same? I guess technically. I'm not sure. I don't know, honestly. To be entirely honest with you, I have no clue. What? Can I nail this? Yeah, nailed it! First try! Okay, I need to get out. Bro, nailing that first try? Are you kidding me? That's insane. I think I have a degree in media graphic design. I don't know where it is, but I have it somewhere, I guess. Ah! Ow! I messed up. I passed my final exams. I think I have some sort of degree. Picking myself up here. Well, web design is completely different. Mine, because I was going to do like front. I was just gonna do web stuff for a bit of time. So I know that's different because it's much deeper. Like you're learning. Why the fuck can't I just climb a simple ladder? Jesus. It's like it goes deeper. It goes into JavaScript, which I never did. What I learned at school was just HTML and CSS, and I've never really gone beyond that. Haven't had the need to. Plus, it means I'm hecka dope at CSS now. But I guess yeah, UI UX design is technically somewhat similar. Hold on, okay, this is gonna take some trickery. Wait, how the hell do I do this? I think I'm going to be on top here. I thought it was further. Yeah, I guess that technically is kind of like graphic, but it's just different, like differently oriented. God damn it! UI and UX design is, well, it's just that, whereas graphic design is much deeper. There's a lot more of a focus on like typography. So print stuff, for example, is a very, very important thing. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't need it. nothing in terms of what I'm doing needs it. Um, and I don't imagine that there is going to be need for it. This is not my focus. It's not my area of expertise. If I ever feel that it is, then yeah, I probably will dive deeper into it personally. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to hit a certain height so I can go for the container. Because right now, I think if I try to jump, I'm going to fall flat. Ah! Pretty much, yeah. Jesus. Not where I wanted to go. What I kind of love to do is kind of just, it's rooted in much more like using various tools like Elementor. I guess there are other web building tools these days, not that I remember the name of them. Squarespace, for example, where I can go in and have a bit more expertise around like CSS. Are you kidding me? Damn it! Okay, that works. No, it doesn't. God damn it. Now it works. Yes! Okay, that worked beautifully. That's all I wanted to do. And now we have to kick a robot's ass that's in there. No! I messed up. No! Stop it! Let me in. Beautiful. Alright. Yes! Haha! Nailed it! You suck, robot. We freaking got him. Oh my god. I remember so many times spending so long trying to get into that container and just constantly failing over and over and over again. And whenever I would get near, that robot would just come in and push me out. That robot has caused me some trauma, to say the least. It just takes a lot of time because there's a lot of problem solving, but mainly built on intuition. Programming. Yeah. The thing is, like, I get it works for you, and I guess there could be technically a possible future where it ties into what I'm doing, but I don't know. Right now, it doesn't really fit in, and I like that. Right now, I'm focusing on CSS, and I am doing some really cool stuff in CSS. I started using and in CSS coding. That has been dope. That's been real dope. I've loved that. That's been like a huge thing for me because I've been right now. What I'm doing is I'm using and as a way of like tying together conditions. So like my conditions for like a mega menu changing color would be like, for example, like, oh, someone's scrolling, the user is scrolling down, or like someone opened a tab, and I'll combine that all together, and then I say, if any of these conditions are true, then you do all these things that are within it. Bro, I love CSS. Well, it can also be a pain in the ass. Like I had a thing today while I was doing all this. It should have been like not possible for it to break, and yet somehow it broke. And I cannot tell you the reason it broke. Not seriously. And that annoys me. Not being able to solidly being like, yes, this is the reason why I'm doing. Like logically being able to be like, this is why it doesn't work. I can't do that with this. That bothers me. uh, yeah, I fucking love doing CSS, and I'm always trying to like, I'm always trying to improve my CSS. I'm always trying to make it better. No, I don't want to travel. I'm always finding, jeez, always trying to find better ways of going about it, smarter ways of going about it, simplifying, minimizing it, just doing a bunch of stuff to like, nice, just nail it, you know. Uh, and I love that. I fucking love doing that. It's always it can be very irritating, but it's always fun as well. Today was mostly irritating. I will be honest. It was mostly irritating here today, but still, it was well worth it. The hell are you doing up here, sir? Get out! And there's a hole in the wall somewhere. We're looking for like a fuck panel. There it is. There's a couple fuck panels there. It works. Oh, that's but CSS is where I shine, and I think there's definitely like that's gonna allow me to like work at some pretty cool companies. Just focusing mainly on CSS stuff. I think there's some cool work that can be done out there with that. Whee! I'm really slow at ACS, I find it hard but quick, but lucky that there are directives and framework. I can use basically event handlers for HTML, so I can just bind this. All right. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Whee! Get that over there. Oh, no. Don't fall down. That's bad. HTML, I don't really care about, honestly. Mainly because, like, I don't have an interest in, like, full-on coding a website from the bottom at this point. Because there's so many better ways of going about it. Like, just get, like, if you're doing a fully custom website, that's fine. Yeah, I get that, like, wanting to, like, do that, because it means you have a lot more hands-on control on what you're actually doing, and so it can become a lot more lightweight rather than what I'm doing, for example. Yeah, I mean, I could say the same about CSS. That can also become stupidly hard to read because someone doesn't really, uh, like, like add comments correctly, for example. Nice. Is that it for this map? No, this is Stonehenge. Right. Ah! Yes, you can make comments in CSS. It's /forward star /forward. There's also comments for HTML stuff if you want to do that. That's like the that one. And then oh, fuck, what is that? I barely do HTML these days. I don't remember. I mean, you gotta add comments. Otherwise, how the hell are people gonna know what the hell that you're trying to achieve? So I always try to write comments, and then I'm always like, what the fuck did I mean by this? Well, there is, oh, right, so it's this one, and then I think it's exclamation points, and then that means it's open, and then you just close it with the other one. The terrible at doing them like this. That one. I don't remember what it's called. I work with curly brackets, okay? That's what I know. Yeah. That's how you open and close a comment in CSS. Ah! Didn't mean to do that, but that works. Nope, damn it. That I need that one on the power lines. Nice! Hell yeah! I'm gonna fly off here in a second. I know it. Bro, went to the hidden area. Is there another one of the power lines? There better not be. I don't want to do this again. It's pretty neat, yeah. But I've learned to do like a shit ton of stuff with like CSS because I'm always trying to just do everything I want to with CSS. I'm like, no, I don't want it. No more HTML. No more JavaScript. None of that. Do everything in CSS. Everything. I want to build my entire website just using CSS. Whee! Make Doom in CSS. I'm sure you could. Although it works a lot better actually. Yeah. The cool thing about CSS is that it's always listening. It's always listening. I know JavaScript, like it's a pain in the ass to get that always to listen. CSS, man, it's always listening. I love that. That's so useful. I can make so many things just based on that. Get in the goddamn tractor, goat. Get in! Oh, you can do it. We got this. Yes! How do I start this? Go, tractor! You can do this, tractor. You got this. Ah! Get on there. Oh my god, I'm really stuck. Oh! Woohoo! That was good. So yeah, I'm all in on CSS, and it also means that I'm trying to do the best possible work I can imagine using CSS. Always trying to improve it, always trying to make it better. Gotta make the best goddamn CSS the world's ever seen. I'll make goddamn Doom in CSS. No, I don't want to do time trial thing. No, I don't even know if that's what that is. So I think there's also some in the other cities. So maybe there's like 15 here, and then there's 15 in the other one. I've got no clue, honestly. That's just a guess. Damn it, I can't do that. Damn it, I wanted to climb on the roof of that building. Damn it. Damn it, they're after me. What the hell? Oh, no, that's just another goat. Alright, my bad. But can I just tell you, making that, like, whole, like, and condition network for, like, listening for things from a mega menu to when, like, it's supposed to change color. That is the dopest thing I think I made. Ah, yeah. But the whole thing of like, hey, if this happens, or this happens, or this happens, regardless of which one it is, if any one of those things are happening, do it, bro. Freaking do it. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck back here. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, I think we might be fine. I can't see where the hell I'm going. I wanted to see if I can get on the actual roof of the building. Ah! Ah! The way you could code with CSS would make new features with syntax, so it wouldn't be normal CSS anymore, but superset. Alright. Get me onto the roof. Come on, let me float. Fly, little goat, fly. Damn it, I went too high. Ah! There is a thing in that roof, I knew it. How the hell do I get it back up there without it kicking me out like that? Wait, is there anything in this house? I don't think I explored this house. Who are you, mystery man on the TV? I smashed the TV now. Okay, it doesn't work. I will no longer be your pet goat. I want out. I do not consent to this relationship. Ah! You will suffer for making me your pet. I mean, yeah, okay, so there might actually be 50 in this one, because the final one, I think, might be on the roof of that factory building. I just need to figure out how the hell to get up in that roof, because it keeps like flying me all the way out. I guess that could work. Thinking about potentially using the air for these ones here. Hold on. I might be a genius here. Big brain on this this guy right here. This guy right here, big brain, huge brain. This is it's interpreted programming language. That's not my CSS. That's not my CSS. No, don't take my CSS away from me, man. Don't take my beautiful freaking CSS from me. Oh, that's where the ladder is. So much is happening. I feel like I should be getting motion sick, but so far I'm good. I tuned the FOV before I started playing, and I'm hoping that I tuned it enough that it's not going to be an issue now. No! Damn it! Come on, get up. Yes! Ah! I didn't even have to go that far up. Oh, come on. That's a bit annoying. Can we do it again? Give me final one. Nope, no, I need another one. Give me another one. I don't have enough. No, I can't make it. I doubt it, but can you get me to the trampoline? Oh my god, I made it to the to this guy again. I think there's a way of like getting a paraglider, isn't there? I think there's this right. Construction workers have all sort of illegal tools. If you've had 1901 or one more. Rip gold. Defeat 4 goats in duel. Construction workers. I mean, no, I guess I don't know. It's a fun paragon to try to take him down. I know, but I don't think that's him. Is that VR blue streak egg? Speak dragon, Italian dinosaur, angel goat, paging machine. I am toaster. I am bread. I don't think there might not be a paraglide in this one. I think it's just a jetpack. And I don't know if I can get them or the jetpack in this map. Are these defined as construction workers? I mean, this is a construction site, so I guess maybe. Where do you keep your jetpacks? Something useful. I don't know how, man. Later, that's for later. Where do y'all keep your jetpacks? You gotta go to space. Yeah, we'll go to space. We'll go to space. If I don't forget about it. Ooh, those small crates down there could do it. Ah! Sacrifices, man. Sacrifice has to be made. Ah! Where do y'all keep your your jetpacks? Ah! I'm running into everyone. Everyone and everything. Is that it? No. What? That's another trophy? That means there are 16 trophies on this map. Dang it! My math doesn't math. Oh boy. Where else could there be at the spawn circle, the cornfield, and hidden? There's an alien gadget in the garage at the spawn, a circle. Huh. Alright, let's go see if I can find an alien gadget there. Alien gadget? Oh! That looks like alien. That's a bucket. Oh! There it is. And then there's, this looks like circly. Is this what I'm supposed to bring in? Other circle. Is another circle? I don't remember there being... This is the big circle. It looks like there might be something up there. Oh, that works. Oh, I'm in a fight now. Got him. Get out of here, bro. Got him. Oh, there's even a thing over here. Oh, no. Did I kick it off to another area now? What the hell did my thing go? With poles. I don't even know what that is, but I lost the alien thingy. Respawn. Nope, that's not it. Restart? It's very close. Alright. I mean, I'm taking your word for it. Alright, give me my thing. There it is. There's poles. Don't feel like it. Not the hinge. Alright. It's not the fight. We just did that. There's nothing here. Oh, there's another trophy up here. There are way more trophies here than I realized. Oh! There's a pole. Knock it. I'm butting the beacon. I am... Oh, I see it. There's a UFO thing coming in. I'm under it. Oh, alright. Let's go! Freaking go! Oh. Well, we certainly traveled to space now. No, I don't think so. Where's that red thing on the map? Am I just stuck here now? Okay, give me tall goat. Yes! This never worked in the original version for me. I never end up playing as giraffe. Oh my god. Excuse me! Coming through. A big boy coming through town. Oh! Oh, the UFO went away. Alright, see you later, boy. Big boy in town, alright? Big boy in town. We coming through. We coming through. Big boy's having a bit of trouble. Coming through. Oh my god. I remember there was another reason why I didn't play as Lud. He was very janky. Not a lot of stuff you can kind of do with him. Damn it. Climb off. It's whole goat. Ah! Yes. Whee! Oh, no, it sent me back out. How dare you? I finally climbed it, and I nailed it. Get me in there. Yes. I don't fit. I don't fit. I'm too big. Hopefully, yeah. Don't. What did I do? Ah! Let me stay. Yes. I forgot there was a slow down button. Oh, shit. I got stuck somewhere. Nope. Don't. No. Ah, thank God. Yes! Freaking did it. Now make me my buff goat. Bundle of joy, but most people are fun, just me. Yeah! Buff goat. Alright. This still leaves the jetpack. I need to figure out where the hell, that is. Ah! I'm also really confused because I thought, the 30 trophies would be split across the two maps that I remember playing. But I think it's just this one that has 30. And then the other one also has some other ones, but yeah. Yes, I thought as much, but I don't remember where in the construction yard exactly it is. Ah! In the building. Okay. That narrows it down a bit, but isn't a definitive answer. The hell's their yellow tray down here? Oh. Because I thought I also checked the entire building before, and I didn't. I guess I didn't. It is definitely like me to miss some of the smaller things. Sarah, do you have the jetpack? I am. Oh, I'm so sorry about your plan. That was not my intention to have it warp through the floor. I do very much apologize for that. Yes! Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Very nice. And then let's try to go upstairs. See if there's something. We have to just check on every floor, I guess. If we're sure that it's here, then I don't think there's much other for it than just searching on a floor by floor. Is this... Alright, go up. No. Seeing it here either. Up another level. That's it. Ooh. There we go. Alright, what else we got here? Sacrificing along with some other of his sanctum friends. One can be found in the treehouse. Wait, what? There are multiple of those robots? I thought there was just one. Huh. Alright, well, I gotta sacrifice them. Do I just go to the same altar as did with the other one? Well, we know the trick of getting there now, so that's gonna be much easier. Beautiful. Alright, give me another one. There we go. That's what I like to see. No, don't fall off now. Yes. And now you come with me. Oh. I've been told to sacrifice you, friend. I must sacrifice you. And the only place I know where to sacrifice is up in the sacrificing place. Ah! Okay, are you good, buddy? Are you good? Because we still got a little bit to go. What if you put the alien under the UFO? This isn't an alien, this is a robot. This is no alien, this is just a robot, man. Gather the sacrifices. Alright, you stay here, bud. Alright? I'm gonna try to find your friends. I don't know what happens then. I'm guessing we're just both getting sent into space. I don't think there's anything too crazy that happens then. Okay. The other one's in the treehouse. I legit only remember there ever being one of these. It's kind of interesting. Huh. Alright, well, I think it might be easier to just... Well, that's the treehouse, right? I don't see another guy in there. Hello? Is there another treehouse? Damn it! I hit my face on the front of it. Is there any alien creature? I'm sure if you play the Alien DLC, there might be. I don't know otherwise. Alright, give it a final go. Very nice. And my monitors want to do a refresh. I don't want to do that right now. Oh, no, I don't want to jump! Oh! Hello? The hell is this thing? I have a QD OLED monitor. You know the Alienware one? It's really nice. It's a nice monitor, but it has its downsides. I thought they meant the other one. I thought they meant this robot here. That is interesting. Alright. That's not what I thought they meant by robots. That makes this very confusing. Sorry if you can hear the fan. It's getting really warm right in my room right now. Do you guys have the other robot thingy? I'm looking for a robot. That's a truck. That's not a robot. Bro, clean your kitchen, bro. This isn't some homeless guy's place. Come on. Have some decency. Ah! I'm just trying to look for a robot here, man. Oh boy, I am messing this entire place. I do apologize for the mess, guys. I did not mean for this. I did not mean for this, I promise. Okay, so they don't seem to have one of the robot thingies, whatever the hell they are. I thought legit they meant the big robot, which is why I was so confused by they talking about like there was more of them. Has anyone ever seen one? I think there's only one. Yeah, I have a QD OLED monitor from Alienware. It's really good. My biggest annoyance is that it has to do pixel refresh thingies every like 4 hours, and then There's another thing that I have to do. The pixel refresh are fine. They take like 8 minutes, and you just kind of do it whenever like you're not doing anything else with the monitor. So if I'm stepping away for a bit, something like that, then I'll just set it to do the refresh. So I'll do it once we're done here. I'm going to bed. Then I'll just have it do the refresh. It's fine, but the other one takes like quite a while. I want to say 20 minutes. That's a bit more annoying, but it's also rare that it happens. Like it happens every couple of months. Oh my god. I don't mean to do this. I am very sorry. I'm just looking for some demon robot thingies. That's it, I swear. My stomach is not happy right now. We're almost in 2 hours anyway, so I think we're fine. Oh, it's the original cover of the game. Nice. You know what? With that, why don't we go to the other place, because we have like 30 minutes left of the stream. So let's go to Goat City. Very nice. By the way, you missed it, dears. We did like a whole third of Yakuza 4 Wednesday last week. So we did like, it ended up being a 4-hour stream. Just having fun with it, you know? Yo, this is a horse party? Yo! Hell yeah. Like, we had a very good, like, it was a whole, a character we ended up doing. It was pretty fun. I was having a great time. And I was having a beer as well, so that helped as well. Yeah, I try to clean my keyboard every now and then if it's, like, really bad. But there's a point in which... Huh. Look at the table in the house party. Alright. Oh my god, there's cash. Is that coke, ma'am? We don't do coke in this house. I'm taking your money. If I remember right, I can go buy a hat now. Y'all seen the hat store? It's down in the corner. Lick the cock. Bro, I don't lick no cocks out here, bro. That's weird. The coke. Alright, I'll go back and lick the coke. I gotta get a hat first. Take my money. Take my money. I need a hat. But don't ever say that to me ever again. Ever. You hear me? That is, give me the party glasses. Hell yeah. Swag. Yo, we swagged out. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go back up to the party house. Don't ever talk to me like that again, bro. Don't ever talk to me like that. Yo, I heard you guys had a good time up here. Don't touch my coke. Yo! Sugar Rush. I'm going back to the hat store. Yo! I hate this. I hate this. I gotta turn it off. How do I can't turn it off? Oh, I hate this. Oh, thank God. Take my money. I would like to buy another item, please. I want a... Have you seen... I didn't really watch Ninja Turtles growing up. I think maybe I watched, like, a few things. Damn it! It's not what I meant to pick. I have a sombrero now. Hell yeah! Yo, bro. Can you take me on a good boat trip? Yeah! Well, it's my boat now. I'm taking us on a trip. Yeah, let's show these dudes. Actually, can you get out of here? I ruined both our trips. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. This is not my intention. Alright, I'm gonna hop back in place. There it is. Ding dong! I scared the one guy off his chair. Too bad, bro. Oh my god. Are you guys winning? I'm gonna win. Let's go. Let's go! I'm gonna be a millionaire! It's my money. You can't have my money. What? Bro, no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna win. Get out of here. It's my money. You're not getting my money. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Alright, bro. No. You like, it's just, you gotta keep playing. You gotta keep playing. You'll never win if you stop playing. You only win if you keep playing. Yo, we heard that? I gotta win some more. We gotta, you don't end in a low. You're in a high. And that wasn't as high as we could have gone. We can go higher. We can go higher. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck. These look like they're like Twitch profile pics or something like that. Steam profile pics, something like that. They could be streamer, they can be YouTube, they can be Steam profile pictures. I don't know. Come on. We can do this. All right, come on, come on. We gotta end on a high. We can't end on a low here. Bro, I'm gonna be homeless by the time this is done, man. I'm not gonna have any more money. That's a loser attitude. Give him everything. Give him all your savings, every little bit of it. Give him your house. Give him your car. Give him your life. Bet your life on this. You cannot go wrong. Bet it all. Bet it all. Every little bit of it. She's dead over there. Oh, fuck. Just please. I gotta feed the kids tonight. I gotta feed the kids tonight. That's all I gotta do here. Oh, I knew I was lying. I gotta keep gambling. Gotta keep gambling. By the pier, this is sewer, you can go inside. Alright, hold on. I just gotta win. I'm betting it all. Betting it all. Oh. Well, I'm officially broke. I have no more money. Oh. That looks like something I might be able to go into. That's the one I want to go into. Trick it. Damn it. Yeah! Yo! The freaking Ninja Turtles! You guys suck, by the way. Get out of here. You know, Jake the ninja dragon kid, way cooler than you guys. Way cooler, bro. He turned into a dragon. You guys just weird trick turtle thingies. I don't know. Get out of here. Jake will rule the world. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't kick me. How dare you kick me? So rude. So rude. I can't believe how you I get that. Yeah. I know I look like I'm dead, but I'm actually really alive. The hell do I look like? The hell? Am I dead? I don't know. I look like a zombie goat. I don't remember them being on in any of the kids networks that I watched as a kid. I was on the networks clearly. Woo! Yeah, I gotta get on a roller coaster, man. Ah, it makes sense. That's the elevator, right? I remember there's an elevator you gotta take to get up to it. Ah! Look, I am tall enough. So batteries could spice things up. Get the elevator back down here from me. I want to ride. Yeah. This elevator didn't used to be closed, I think. I could be wrong, but yeah. Huh. I don't. The roller coaster's scary enough. I'm gonna fly out, regardless of everything. I don't need. I don't need to give it any more juice. I don't need to give it any more juice. No, we ain't got time. Not today, man. Not today. Get me up in the front row, man. Ah! It's got my head. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No! This is not how I wanted to enjoy my ride. Ah! Oh! I don't even get to go on the ride. Oh! Jesus, I got slingshot. Oh! It's not how I wanted to enjoy my ride. Don't close the elevator. Don't close it. Don't close it. No! Oh, that's so rude. I I don't remember. I might. I'm not sure. We got like a few minutes left, man. I'll find some other fun things, but right now, focus is the roller coaster. Get me in. I really want to try it, man. Yeah. Go on the speedboat and sail away. All right. Oh no! Dang it! I'm not on the ride. No! This is what I'm talking about. You don't need to supercharge it. No! Ah! Where am I? Ah! My tongue is being stretched to infinite width. Oh! 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 Is it over? Is it over? Oh! Oh! I don't know. I don't think I can do another one. I don't think I can do another one. Oh! No! 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 No more! No more! Ah! Jesus! Oh! Oh! A goat's tongue can last infinite strain. Alright, we're out of here. I gotta go to the Mile High Club. Which technically isn't the Mile High Club. Because that's something else. That's something way different. I think I've first heard that term in Just Cause 2. They had like a ship that added like balloons to, that then would like it was like a special thing you can kind of go to. It was really fun. Hey, Dead Mouse, I'm the DJ now. Yeah, I am a zombie. Oh, I'm just Revolt. With DJ with the sombrero hat. Yeah. And whenever there's a clip that comes out from someone who has joined or is once again enjoying the Mile High Club, it's always fun. Ah! Don't fall off. I remember there was a clip with one guy who just came out of the bathroom on a plane, and you just saw he's just been to the Mile High Club. And then a girl comes out like a little bit later, just completely awkward. Yeah, party time! I guess, I mean, I think the technical definition is that you just do it while in the air. But I think half of it is that you're kind of doing it publicly. So it's like you're doing it the wrong way in that regard. You're not doing it the proper way. You will be ashamed. Hell yeah. It's a mushroom right there. No, I want the mushroom. Oh. Just get a girlfriend, do it illegally in Plane's bathroom. Yep, that's pretty much it. There it is. Huh. That's like imagining. I'm imagining someone like literally deciding like I'm just gonna find someone just to join the Mile High Club and then break up with them the second after it's done. It's like, okay, we're done. Not even like at the point where like you're landing. Do it like right as you're done, and then you're just still sitting next to each other, just like a really awkward plane ride home. The hell is going on with this skin here? No, turn that off. I think the clip I was talking about, you can even see the stewardess on the plane, just like, all right, I know what you're doing in there. There's also the drama with the pilots and their co-workers and stuff. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's just a general thing that they are a bit more fast and loose with each other. All the overnight stays out of the home country, just or out of home, you know. It's a little lonely to stay in a hotel room together, you know. The wife is nearby, the girlfriend is nearby, so what are you gonna do? The coworker is right next door. No, it's not hard. It's not hard. I'm making a joke. It's not hard. You're an idiot in reality if you think it's that hard. Or you just a loser. It could be either. No, I want the lantern. Give me the lantern. No, okay, I can also use the money actually. But I want the lantern. Ah! No, not that either. Give me the lantern. No, I can't take the lantern. I'll take your money then. I'm actually very committed. I get that. I've used GitHub, so I get that. But I remember also, so one of my favorite series of all time is Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and the main character, his dad is a pilot, And like, I think it's the second time you meet him that he talks about nah, girlfriends are for losers. Is this just a dark alley? What the hell is happening? Just dark, sketchy alley. Get the music off. But the second time he shows up, like you hear like he's been with like 80 girls or something like that, 80 women. They're like, is that a lot? Yes. Yes, it is. That's such a good show. I will say, Brooklyn Nine, while it is among my favorite shows, and I think it might even be my second favorite show of all time, because it just, yeah, I love it so much. It is not, in fact, my favorite. My all-time favorite show, and I will always stand by this, is VGHS, Video Game High School, made by Rocket Jump, and Freddie Wong, who plays a rather large role later on the show. Would really rather commit to GitHub because the time spent committing to it is eternal. While committing to a girl is not, because they can always. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's fair. What if GitHub is down? What happens then? What if it never returns? See, now you're screwed. The girlfriend might be there still, but GitHub is not. Yeah, Video Game High School. I haven't seen that show. Fucking watch it. Best show. I'm not even saying like quality-wise it's the best show. I'm saying it is by far my favorite all-time show. He's never down. GitHub is my... Okay, fair enough. But yeah, seriously. Watch Video Game High School. It is an incredible show. It is... I wouldn't say it's incorrect to classify it as kind of like a high school drama show, but it's like video game stuff. And I'm just saying, Harley from Epic Mealtime also has a rather large role, and more so as you go along in the show. He plays the dean, aka the head of the school, the high school. It's amazing. It was really odd to see one of the characters' moms showing up in House, which I've been watching as well. I'm almost done apparently. I didn't know until I found out recently. But that money. Ah. Yes, give him the money. Look, the money. I have not watched Futurama. No. Which is the party never stops, man. Give me the bicycle helmet. Yeah, combine all of them. Just it's one large fest of a bunch of hats. All right, I think I'm gonna call it here. Oh, I did not mean to turn that on. But I will say part of my reason for my love for Video Game High School is the music stopped. Yes. Part of my reason for loving Video Game High School was the fact that it was a Kickstarter show. And while I didn't like end up contributing because I was like, I want to say 14, 12, I don't know. When did the show come out? When did the first season of VGA just come out? Yeah. I think my brother watched it. I never got around to it. BGHS. Hell yeah. Oh! You got... I thought we got the same one twice. When did the first season come out? 2012? Alright. I was 12. There we go. Yeah. I was 12 when this show came out. And Yeah, I couldn't help fund it. I have a shirt though. A little bit of a delayed fart. I have a really cool shirt though. It's from season 3. It's from season 3, and it classifies me as a shooter boy, which I found out later years it's wrong. I'm a driver boy. Hold on. I want to show my screen here. I want to show my screen. Can I do that? Don't bring that shirt to school. I will. I did not. Nor did I ever want to. I was gonna get beat up if I do that. Look at this glory. All right, I messed it up here, Logan, because you can't see me. No, look at it. Oh shit, you still can't see it. Hold on. Look at that. That's Harley from Epic Mealtime right there. That's him. He's in the show. God damn. And he's dope. He has a cool scene where he gets like a quad or something like that, kills like in a row. It's amazing. So amazing. Incredible. This episode is by far the best one, and it's so sad, and I love it anyway. You see, this guy right here, played by Ted Wong. I think he's the brother of Freddie Wong, if I'm not mistaken. But he plays the son of Freddie Wong, and he's actually called Freddie Wong in the show, and I think he's also called Ted Wong in real life. This guy right here. Anyway, Freddie Wong, he dies in the start of the episode. You don't see it. You just see him driving, and then you find out he's dead. Like shortly after the episode. And the episode is him having to go through the various stages of okay, no, you can't say that. You can't say that. But the episode is him going through different stages of grief. It's amazing, that episode. I love it so much. So okay, so let me be clear. Okay, you guys can't really see it. Let me see. I'll open this one. So this is Ted Wong. This is Ted Wong. All right. This is Key Swan. This one right here. That's Key Swan. And then well, that's Brian G. I don't think we don't ever get to learn his real name. Fuck, what's her name? Jenny Matrix. That's her name. These are Key's parents. I don't actually remember the names of them. They call him Mr. and this is Mrs. Swan, I think. They're not in a lot of episodes. But this one, again, it's amazing. It's amazing. Brilliant episode. There's 3 seasons. They're all on YouTube, and it's completely free. They were originally, I don't know about season 3, but I think season 1 and 2 launched on Netflix. Bro! Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Especially considering, like, what it is. Like, it is just, like, this show made by some YouTubers, crowdfunded by the audience. It's insane. Well, what's... School Postmortem. But you guys remember, like, Rocket Jump, right? Like, they also work together with Corridor Digital, I think, with some of the effects. It's really cool. Total cost of season 3, $2.4 million. That's crowdfunded. These are the viewers. Oh, they spent $2.6K on animals. I didn't know that. 6 episodes, 37 days of shooting, 246 minutes long, 1,077 VFX shots, 285 gallons of gas. I'm betting that's mostly the last episode. They definitely drove some cars in that one. I mean, there are sections. So Brian G, and Jenny Matrix are FPS players. So they play. It's essentially Call of Duty. That's it. Except it's for PC. So I guess it's more like Counter Strike. I don't know. Um, and then Ted Wong he's a drifter. So he plays racing games, but they mostly do drifting. Key Swan, she never really finds her place. She's originally a fighter, and she literally like kicks everyone's ass. It's incredible. She does such incredible work, but she bounces back and forth between various things. She even tries to be like RTS player for a while. I don't remember where she lands actually with all of it. Oh shit! She joins Rhythm, which is Teach by Freddie Wong. And obviously you gotta have some romances. So Brian, Jenny, we gotta get those two together, and Ted Wong and Key Swan gotta get them together as well. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Cost increase. Season one was 6K, 600K US dollars. Season two was $1.3 million, and season four was $2.4 million. That's actually pretty crazy. The production value increased, so they actually show what the differences are. The series got longer. First season is 2 hours in total. Second season is 3 hours and 13 minutes. And the last season is 4 hours and 6 minutes in totals. The viewership went up. 2.1 million watched the first season. 2.3 million watched the second season. 2.5 million watched the last season. They did cost per episode? Oh my god. Season 4 Game of Thrones 6 million per episode. Breaking Bad 3 million. Walking Dead 2.8. Walking Dead season 4. Oh, they're like comparing. Oh, no, cost per episode. Oh, okay. So season 3 cost per episode was 400,000. That's insane. Cost per view 17 cents. I don't know what the hell that means, honestly. But that's Cheeto, the cat. The cat's called Cheeto. It's his mom's cat. She's there. Cheeto's there for like. It's a he also, not a she. Is there for like season 2 onwards, I think, something like that. I think this is from season 2. That's Josh Baylock, by the way. That's his actor name. The hell happened here? Don't be an asshole. Okay, it's all acting. That's amazing. I love this. Just okay. What happens if I just search VGHS? So I think unfortunately the store is down, and I think you can't buy any more stuff. Oh, you can. Okay, my bad. I'm actually have to go buy some more stuff. You can buy cool stuff. You could like used to. I remember season one's fundraiser had like an ID badge, so it could look like you were a student at the school. It was really cool. Um, and then like all the supporters. I think even if you supported at the lowest tier, your name was added as among the supporters who helped make the show possible, which is also freaking amazing. Wait, is this the original fundraiser? No way! I love that. Is it still here? Your name and slash or gamer tag in the credits, bro. You can get your gamer tag, or you could for $5. All the above plus HD digital downloads of each. Oh, damn it! I really wish I would have gotten once it's finished. All the above plus an exclusive DVD of the series with limited edition cover art signed by the cast. Yeah, I remember. Some people that's gone back and forth. That's been sold. All the above plus an exclusive Blu-ray with limited edition cover art signed by the cast and crew. The Blu-ray content is identical to the DVD except it's 1080p. Also, please note if you pledged above this amount, you'll have the option of receiving the Blu-ray or the DVD. Okay. All the above plus a special VHS poster not available to the general public signed by the cast and crew, as well as an exclusive VHS t-shirts. All the above plus a signed copy of the shooting script. Oh, nice. Why am I reading this? I'm just making myself jealous that I didn't do this. Oh. Again, I was 12. I did not have the money. This is the shirt. I have a shirt like this. It's not this one. It looks like this. Pretty much like this. And then I think my gamer tag is on the back of it. Let me see if I have it here. Let's see here. I have two of them, but it's because they sent the wrong one first. Oh no, it has my name. It has my name. It's not my gamer tag. It's just my name. It's the wrong way. It says VGHS. And then yeah. And then there's a bunch of sponsor logos on the side. And then hold on. School of Arms and Marksmanship. That's so cool. I love that. That's like a custom thing they made, by the way. Like you can get your name on there. That was so cool. I love that. Love that. Let's see. Was there anything else really cool? This is mostly, I think. No. Okay. So no, this guy. Okay, hold on. I gotta open my image. So this guy was he played an idiot. He was a bit of an idiot, but he was a good shooter. He was a shooter. This guy was a drifter. That's a shooter. That's Wendell. I don't know what the hell Wendell did out of school. That's a drifter. That's a drifter right there. I think that's a drifter. I don't remember who these people. These guys don't. They aren't significant. But yeah, this is Wendell. We like Wendell. Oh, Shotbot. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's Shotbot. That's Shotbot. He's cool. He's a journalist. He has this on because he's in disguise. Because this is the law. He's the villain of the first season. And the second season, he's just kind of a loser. And he gets his mojo back. And Shotbot helps him. But at a great cost. At a very great cost. Oh, that's kind of... Sorry, you guys can't really see this. But, like, it's... I should go down here. Yeah, I'm going to go off here in a second, too. And here, this is Freddie Wong. It's Freddie Wong right there. He's cool. We like Freddie Wong here. This was their keyboards, by the way. Brian had a big keyboard in the beginning, but otherwise this is what they used. They had a mouse, and then this was the other thing they had. Really fun stuff. Love that. Love that. Yeah, we got Shotbot. This is fighting. Yeah. Rapunzel. Oh, I didn't know that was a game attack, actually. I don't know the name of everyone here. These are side characters. We don't talk about them. Alright. I gotta get out of here. I gotta upload the VOD. We're past the 2 hours anyway. I've done my job. I'm sorry. I like the show a lot. I can ramble on it about it for days. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again on Wednesday. We're doing more Yakuza 4. We're coming to the end of the game, and I mean, we might technically be able to finish it Wednesday. I'm not sure, but we might. We'll see. If I have the time, I might do so, but we'll have to see in due time, I guess. For now, I want to thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.